Hi guys. Okay, so very weird very weird view you have. You have the view of a frantic Melissa in her car. I have Big Mama in the car with me, and when it is safe, I will pull up the phone so you can see what I'm talking about. I, at the very last minute, decided to bring my prized plant, my favorite orchid that I have, RTH Nobel's Amber, that won an award last year. I decided to bring her to Tamiami because she was almost fully open, and last time it was not until mid-February, and then she was fully open. So now she's pretty much fully open, and I at the last minute decided, let me just stick her in my car and drop her off at Tamiami and cross my fingers and see what happens. I don't think I'm going to win anything because, quite honestly, I did speak to very knowledgeable people that basically said if it improves from last year and maybe has a lot more flower count, like my flower count was like 120, that's a lot, on like 60 something inflorescences. I honestly couldn't count. Look, I'll give you a quick peek. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I couldn't count the flowers. I kept on losing track. I couldn't get a good flower count. I stopped somewhere at 100 and I'm like, I don't know, did I count these? Did I not? So right now I'm a little frantic. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm very nervous. Why am I nervous? I'm just gonna drop her off. My pride and joy. I'm gonna drop her off in Tamiami with the Moats family and everybody who's there. Actually, a lot of our friend group is already there. Nelson's there, filming his preview. Teresita's there, Blanca's there, and Roxy. They're setting up, and it's actually Blanca's birthday. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna drop off my Big Mama that I have, lovingly coined her Big Mama, and I'll be there in 16 minutes. And you know what? I'm not expecting any awards because she got the big award last year, and in order to get the one above that, it's highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely, but maybe they give her a little participation, a little participation ribbon or something just for being so big and old. Maybe. And if not, oh my god, are you okay? Hi. If not, that's fine. But she really looks so colorful, and I saw her there and I said, you know what, I'm not driving an hour or two away. I'm just going 20 minutes away to Tamiami, the biggest, best. And I go, look, worst case scenario, and I know I'm just justifying all of my thought process, but worst case scenario, I just take her and get to show her off. I'm not going slow, I'm going very slow, I just get to show her off to all of my friends and just say, look, this is my Big Mama, my pride and joy. I'm so excited to have her here. Honorable mention. That's what I'm expecting. Not even, just they'll put her there in the middle and they'll say, wow, this is a big one. And that's it. I honestly am not expecting any prize. And again, I want to thank Wendy. Wendy's like the only one who's like, just do it, just bring her, who cares? And I'm like, yeah, just do it, who cares? So I'm just doing it, who cares, right? So I will let you know what happens. I'm going to drop her off, and then I got to run home and get dressed into my workout clothes so I could teach my spin class. I'm going to try to focus for that because I was having a hard time focusing at work. I have to be quite honest. I was having a hard time, it being Tamiami. First day tomorrow. I had a hard time focusing at work because I was so excited. And then when my wheel started turning and I started to see that there's a possibility that I would make the window to be able to drop her off, I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Is this happening? So this is happening. The next time I sign on, I'll probably be in the car on the way back, feeling relieved that I have dropped her off. Maybe I got to register her and all that. So if you have never taken a plant to judging, I have a video on that, everything that I learned the first time I did it. AOS judging is different than your regular orchid society. It's a little bit more technical. They look to see who won in her category, like the same plant, if that same plant has won before, and in order for you to win, you have to like beat that plant, like in blooms or overall. I mean, you have to just do better than what won the last time, which makes sense, right? It's kind of like the Guinness Book of World Records. If you know, you held your breath for 5 minutes and the next winner has to hold it for more. Why did I think of that? How weird. Anyways, so that's how it has to be. And then, so I talked to my friend who is an apprentice judge, I think it's called, and she said, basically, your plant is probably going to go up against your own plant from last year. So she has to beat herself from last year. And I'm like, that's a very, I don't know. I mean, I tried my best with her. We've had a couple cold snaps. Tonight, actually, is going to be one of the coldest days that Miami has seen in a very long time. Tonight, the temperature drops to 40 and some places 38. So in a way, I'm almost happy that she's going to be indoors, not suffering the cold. And by the time that the cold subsides is pickup time. So pickup time is usually, so drop-off time is usually the day before the festival or whatever it is. And pickup time is the last day at the last hour. Why am I so nervous? Okay. 9 minutes and counting. Yes. And she looks so good. And she's fresher. So maybe. And if not, it's fine. Oh my gosh, why do I want to cry? I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited. She just means a lot. That's all. She just means a lot. And for me, it's not just a big plant that I have. It's a connection with my mom. That I've always seen her caring for this plant. Always. And ever since I was a toddler. Basically, this plant was purchased when I was 6 years old. So, and she purchased it in bloom. So going back, how long do Cattleya's take from, you know, seedling to bloom? She could be 45 years old. 40 more. She could be more. So for me, it's a very special thing. I would love nothing more than to call my mom and say, we got another award for our plants, for our orchid, our beloved orchid. And a lot of people, I put a picture when it started blooming, and a lot of people asked me, what's her name? Can I have a piece? Can I have a slice? Can I have a division? I have not promised any divisions, even though I have 3 other baskets with her in it, because she just fell over from the pot and my mom just put her in a basket. She is really, I mean, a 40-year-old Cattleya. I think this is big. She really is a lot bigger, but yeah, my mom divided and conquered. Back then it wasn't, you know, whatever. So purchased in 1984, and her name is Noble's Amber. So I used to be confused how to say the amber part, because it's not amber with an E, how you would normally spell it. It's amber with an A. But anyways, it's Noble _S Amber. You can look her up if you are a part of the Orchid AOS. If you have joined, you can see her. You can see her picture from last year and her prize and all her description and everything. Okay, so 4 minutes. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I am going to get this done. I feel it's like my baby.